Hello and welcome to the Pointless Distractions podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Draper. With me,
Graham Bergeron.
Scott Westerman.
So it's week 3 of the road to Halloween. And returning to the show, Pat Draper.
Hello there.
Pat, what have you been up to?
Just working, mowing my lawn to get rid of all the fields before the winter hits. Yeah, pretty much. Nothing.
You live on a
exciting.
Plantation?
No, we got like 6 acres, so I have to kind of cut it back. And I've been drinking beers, so there we go.
Yeah. So your favorite band, right, of all time, would you say?
Rush.
Is getting back together?
Nice.
Yes.
So what did you think of that? Because you never actually knew if that was going to happen or not.
Well, I thought it would never happen because when, even a few years ago, they were kind of talking with Geddy and Alex about, because they were doing the shows for the Taylor Hawkins memorial or whatever, and they kept saying that it was a one-off, they're not going to tour, and then out of nowhere it came out. So, by the way, that drummer, what's her name, Annika, whatever, she's phenomenal, but they did a pre-sale for tickets for like Citibank card members, and the prices are off the charts.
Like how much on average?
Probably the lowest
Like
price
nosebleeds?
ticket, $300.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, we paid, Jen paid like $800 a pop for those Genesis ones.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Wow.
Those were floor seats and still were like the worst floor seats.
Yeah.
So, Pat, would you be pissed if I told you that I happened to get tickets for the Cleveland show? And that
By the way, Graham has
nobody-
been waiting all day. Like he told me about this earlier, but
Graham, nobody can see this, but I'm rubbing my hands together.
Oh, I
You
can
got
see it.
tickets?
and that Kyle and Graham are going to be coming into Ohio to go to the show with me.
God fucking damn it. Are you serious?
I told you about it, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait for Madison Square Garden."
No, I didn't know. No, I thought that.
I mean, we have a year to he's spotting us for now. We're gonna pay you back, but we're gonna.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm
Scott, can you get me in?
I
on
might.
this?
Dude, you told me not to get him a ticket.
Oh,
I don't know if I get one together.
You
with
said
us
you were
now.
going with Nate, and you wanted to go with Nate.
yeah, but I didn't know how expensive the whole thing was going to be.
We
Well,
actually,
he hasn't even told me how much yet. But
That's my own fault.
it's
Graham,
it's not cheap,
you're
but-
down, right? I know you're not like the biggest Rush guy. I mean, you thought their lead singer was that Filipino guy, right?
Oh, Jesus. It's my own fault.
I am excited to go. I will admit, last week I did get Rush and the Journey mixed up, but just because we were talking about replacement members, and I got the replacement members switched.
Graham's out.
Graham's out.
Just kidding.
Kyle's in. That's it.
But Scott,
No, I
didn't you
lit-
say you know people at the venue or something? Like it's possible. You didn't. There's no
Well-
guarantees, but
Well, I just went ahead and got 3 floor seats. They're kind of far back, but they're on the floor, so that's good. But both my work and my wife's work have boxes there at the arena, so they said they are going to be doing a raffle for tickets for people, for employees and stuff to go. So I'm hoping I can get the Safe Light box or the Cedric box. That'll be awesome.
I mean,
And
like
if
I
so,
said-
we'll just sell those tickets we got and we'll sit up in the box.
Yeah, like I said, I had no idea how expensive it was going to be, but
Not cheap. I'm eating ramen for the next few days, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
at least we'll be there.
God damn it.
is there like a 1 in 100 shot of like anything like backstage possibly?
I seriously doubt it, but you never know. I mean, it's happened before, but mostly for smaller concerts and that. Because I was looking, I think they were talking about doing a meet and greet thing, and it was going to be potentially thousands. I didn't even see what the price on that
Like,
was, or even if it was
3 or
available.
4 grand. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was already sold out by the time I got that. But yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, shit, you get the box seat.
Graham,
you never
if we
know.
walked into like a green room and like Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson were there, would you know who they like, what they looked like? Like, would you be like, it's them?
One of them is Paul Stanley, right?
Shut
What?
the fuck up.
Said
So
Chad
they-
Kroger.
They did
Would
tour
they-
with Kiss, so
Would they have the makeup on or off? And what's the drummer going to be? Is she going to be the cat, or is she going to be something different?
Jesus Christ.
Graham, we gotta like figure out like an Airbnb or a hotel. I mean, we have a year. I think it's like what, September?
I already got the hotel.
What?
Yeah.
What you
There's
spending?
there's a Hilton right downtown. I was just going to stay there.
What?
Yeah, it's awesome. It wasn't that bad. You bought it out so far in
It's gonna
advance.
take me
it
a
wasn't that
year to
expensive.
pay you, but like I'll start
Ugh.
next week or something.
I am
You'll
so
just make it up
pissed
in
at
the hotel
myself.
You said you were going with Nate or something.
Well, no, because I thought that I didn't know what the prices would be. I figured we would go there, but Jesus Christ, I am so pissed at myself.
Because like, didn't you say like in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there we can possibly go there too? Because that's like the last show on their tour, right?
Yeah, I got the very last show on the 19th.
Because it's what if that's the last time they ever play? Pat's gonna like have a heart attack.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I thought they only had one show in Cleveland, but they added a second one, so that's the 17th and the 19th.
Yeah, they added what 10 more days.
Have a video of Graham. I don't know any of these songs.
Jesus.
I'll listen to the popular ones on the drive down.
I think that Tom Sawyer. Well, we're
Graham,
not
I'm
from the hotel room. That's Ohio.
Graham, I'm gonna buy you out of your ticket. Is that okay?
I mean,
you might want to take them up on that. They're not cheap.
I mean, I saw them 8 times, and all right, it's my fuck up. Sorry, guys.
Did you go to the last show though? Did you get to go to the final show?
Did not. That was also in Cleveland, 2015, right? 14.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh,
I think I mentioned that one time. Didn't they play in Manchester and they like went to the local bowling alley? And it's the one time you didn't see them. It was like a hometown show.
Wait, they were like in your hometown, and you didn't go to that
in
show?
Manchester where we lived. I don't know if Pat.
No, I was.
Sure he doesn't go to.
I went to.
How did you miss that?
Well, I didn't think to go to a bowling alley to see them.
But I'm saying you didn't go to the concert, right? No, it was at the Snoo Arena.
Oh, that's right. I didn't.
Was it like Clockwork Angels?
Yes, it was. Yeah, or Snakes and Arrows. No, Clockwork Angels.
No, it's 2 epic fuck ups. Jesus.
Sorry.
Do you want to tell the story about the Boston Garden when you got us tickets that we missed half the show?
So
yeah, he mentioned this earlier, and I was like, okay, this sounds.
This is awful. So my best friend Nate, he knew
who you said you were going to the show with. Why we didn't get you the ticket?
Yeah, no wonder why it's not working out. So my friend Nate knew this. Like, I don't know if he was a concert promoter, but he used to hook him up with a bunch of tickets. And one time he went to see Coldplay, and like he hung out with like Tom Hanks before the show and stuff. I'm like, okay, so this guy is probably gonna, get us good tickets. So we get the tickets and we get there and like, yeah, we don't have your tickets. Like, this guy didn't say that you were part of the list or whatever. So we sat out there for what, an hour, Kyle?
Something like that.
Yeah. And he's like, and he felt bad for us. He's like, all right, you guys can go in. We're just going to give you some shit seats. So we paid I think I paid like $400 or whatever. We literally missed 14 songs.
14 songs?
Yeah.
But that was a Time Machine tour. So they did what?
Yeah.
They did all of Moving Pictures.
Well, we get to see
back
that
to back.
though.
But what was that, like a 4-hour show probably?
A little over 3, yeah. Hold on. So I'm going to read to you guys what we missed.
Oh, jeez. You're one of those nerds, huh?
No. So we walked into...
obviously, we can hear all these songs being played and we can't get in. And Pat's like fucking fired up.
I was steaming. Hold on. What song was it? We walked into... what was it?
Marathon,
yeah. And then it went right into the intermission, and then we went into pictures.
Wait, didn't we hear Leave That Thing Alone, though?
Maybe.
I was positive.
I'm so pissed off.
Because didn't Scott, you said you saw him on Counterparts, right? And that's what that's from, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, that's from.
Yeah. I was trying to remember if it was Counterparts or...
Well, you showed me that ticket from 97.
So it might have been Vapor Trails. I don't remember. I don't know.
So you saw him on 97, so you saw him on Test for Echo.
Oh, Test for Echo, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him twice on that tour, yeah. That was
they didn't play that much from that album, though. On that, they mostly played like more of a greatest hits kind of thing, which is pretty awesome.
Yep. So the show, the Different Stages album, the live one, remember that one? 2 of the songs on that album were recorded at a show that I was at.
Could you hear you in the background screaming?
Probably. No, I was way back. It was Leave That Thing Alone and Temples of Syrinx.
Were the pennies that got thrown on stage yours?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're going to tell him.
Yeah, we're not actually
just fucking with you about the
concert.
tickets. You fucking asshole.
Wait, what?
we're not going.
Gotcha.
You... Jesus Christ.
You thought he spent like thousands of dollars on my floor seats in a hotel.
I
told him exactly how to sell it to you. It would be enough bullshit you believe it.
I literally was so pissed at myself. I was going to kill myself tonight.
I mean, honestly, it looks like the lowest tickets are not that bad. They're in the upper bowl, but they're a little under $300 before fees and stuff. So,
Well, I'll come out.
I might actually want to go to this. I might actually want to go to this.
No, I want to go right now. I listen to Rush every single day, at least one or two songs.
Wow, really? Nice.
For the last probably 20 years.
Dang.
I'd pay $3-ish for.
Yeah.
I mean, those are going to be nosebleeds. So like,
You can get upper bowl directly across from the stage for like $315. I mean, I'm sure fees would make them $400 or so, but
yeah, that's not bad.
That's not. I mean, it's more than I'd ever paid for a concert before, but still.
What were you going to do if we were like sending you pictures from that concert and just?
I would have killed you.
See, I feel like the same thing though. Like if the opportunity comes with like Nate to see him at the Garden, you're not gonna like be like, well, wait, I gotta see if Kyle's gonna go or is interested. You're just gonna get it and be like, well, I just had to take my shot.
No, I would.
You know, he's never seen him.
Well,
they
no,
still have fourth
me
row.
Oh shit!
They still have fourth row available, $3,500.
Jesus.
Center on the floor.
That's two mortgage payments for me.
Right?
Yeah.
I should sell that card I have and just go by myself and sit in fourth row.
Just
that one $200 card
you would
you
never
have
go
is
to
gonna.
a show by yourself.
No, that the manga Shanks one is like some people are trying to sell it for $4 and there's actual watches $4,000.
Oh,
But I have
fuck
to get it
yeah.
graded.
Jeez.
Doesn't mean it's sold for that, but it's jumped up. I'm glad I still have kept it because it went down. But I think if I sold all 3 of those, I could. I don't know. I'll probably just hang on to them.
Yeah, because they're only going to get more valuable, I would imagine.
Like when that thing was worth $1,000 and going for that, like on eBay, like when it first came out, and I took it to Double Midnight, and they're like, "We'll give you $350 store credit or like $200 cash." I was like, "No fucking way!"
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on the game itself, though, because if the game starts to like waver in popularity, the price of that thing is going to plummet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it already has. It's gone up and down, and every time I'm like, oh, should have sold it, and then I look at it 6 months later. But yeah, Rush. So Graham and I went to Rockingham Brewery the other night and did a little horror trivia. Graham, were you hoping it was going to be a little harder than that when you knew, like, most of the answers?
Yeah, I was a little shocked that I think if I had been on a team by myself, I would have gotten, like, 6th place.
Wow. So how'd you guys finish then?
We were third. So we went. Yeah.
So how'd you only finish third if it was that easy? Losers.
First of all, we went with Ashley, the cult girl.
Nice.
Two regulars in the bar, and then.
Oh, so you're blaming the loss on her? Okay.
No.
Commune.
I'm blaming the 3 questions we didn't get right. One was.
Okay.
What did we miss? Well, first of all, the party behind us that won had like 8 members playing. And allegedly they were looking at their phone.
As in penises.
It's very, very lax with like looking at the phone there.
They probably looked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. One of our major point losses was they gave you 10 movies and 10 taglines, and you had to like match them. And we mixed up 2 of them, so we only got 8 out of 10.
And then one of the ones we missed, and if Jen hadn't been sick and had gone, we would have gotten this one at least. What came out first, The Grudge or The Ring? And I think it was The Ring. Either way, we got that wrong.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that.
The clown from Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah. There was a sheet with all the pictures of clowns, like Art and Pennywise. And it was like
the name
clowns. We didn't know that one.
Wait, you had to guess the name of the actual clown on that movie?
It was like one specific
one
clown.
of the clowns.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea what those names were. I just remember they put people in cotton candy cocoons.
But there were some of the hard ones I did nail, like what year did Night of the Living Dead come out? 68. A lot of people didn't get where Blair Witch took place. What state? Yeah. I put Burkittsville, Maryland. I didn't get any extra points for that.
And I think between 3rd place and 1st place was only like a 4-point difference, and we missed being tied for 2nd by 1 point.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So if we had gotten those taglines correct, we would have at least gotten 2nd.
We would have got a gift card out of it.
Oh, well. Drank a lot of beer and you had a good time.
That's true. It's funny, we go in there and they were decorating for Halloween, and it was all these red balloons tied to every table, it. And like Ashley's looking around, and she's like, I thought it was someone's birthday party. I was like, you asshole.
That's funny.
But all right.
Any other spooky stuff for Halloween here? Now that
that's what I was gonna talk about.
Nice.
So Pat, do
Yeah.
you want to tell us this spooky story that like what year did this happen? He used to always tell this to me as a kid, and I believe it's true to an extent because he would have like why would he make it up at least at the time and then 30 years later like still stand by it?
I think it's 86 or 87.
So I must have heard in 87, so I was super young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 87 because we moved out of Franklin to Virginia in 88? Yeah. So I think it was probably, I'm going to guess 87. Yeah.
So when I was in kindergarten in like 88, you probably told it to me a bunch of times. That's why I would have, because I would always ask you about that story.
All right. You ready?
Bring it.
We're ready.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jesus. So my friend John from school, he lived in the town of Hill, New Hampshire, which is like maybe 500 people. So
Wait, they named the town Hill?
it's Hill. Yeah. It's in between.
How did they come
Frank-
up with that name? Is there a hill there?
Probably at least one. Yeah, I would think. So it's between Franklin
What's
and
the elevation of
Bristol.
Hill? Sorry.
We can look it up.
I'm going to look that up, actually. Go on. I'm going to look up
All right, go
Hill,
ahead.
Pennsylvania.
So my friend John and I, John Polo, we used to. So in his backyard was a brook. We would catch trout all the time in there. So I remember we were in his yard trying to dig up worms to go fishing, and we're digging or whatever, and we're going with a little shovel or whatever, and we dig in and we feel something on the ground or in the ground, and it was like a box. Kyle, does this sound the same way I described it back in the day?
30 plus years ago, I guess so.
Yeah. So it was like a metal box, like all rusted, and we pulled it out. And like, what the fuck is this? And we opened it up, and there was like
A videotape.
no. So there was a few like 20
tape.
It was
Power windows.
yeah. Said all the world's a stage. So we opened it up and there was like a few 22 caliber rounds in there. And
Okay.
there was a piece of wood. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I'm trying to think about it. And it said help on it, which
Okay.
is really odd. So we dug that up, and then we also found like an old like glass bottle from probably early 1900s. Like, it was an old Vicks cough syrup bottle.
Okay.
So I
The old
remember
bottle dump.
Yeah.
Probably worth a lot of money, actually.
You still
Yeah.
have some of
I
those
still have
bottles,
one of
right?
those. Yeah, I still have one of the Vicks bottles. Yeah, it was like a blue bottle with a little rusted cap on it. Yeah, I'll find it somewhere. I got.
I was gonna say, I wish you could send a picture. We could put it on the.
I'll look for it tomorrow.
It's got a child soul in it.
Yeah. So the Vicks bottle that I got now is not the same one I got back then. So we got this like bottle, probably, I don't know, at least 50 years old at the time, maybe 100. And John's house was next to, on his property, they had like this old, I don't want to call it a barn, maybe a shed. And I remember getting that bottle and thought it was cool. So we walked into the shed or whatever and put it on the windowsill and did whatever we were doing. And then kept digging for worms. And then all of a sudden, we heard this cracking sound from outside. We went in, that bottle that we got, literally all of a sudden was a windowsill and it cracked in half.
That's weird.
Yeah. So
The child soul was trying to get out.
yeah. But I think it was
Well,
just
Timmy
'cause
was free finally.
yeah, I think we were just terrified because we were kids. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember his mom was gone for the day, so we went in his house, and then we kept hearing like sounds, like people were knocking on the windows. But looking back, we were probably just super paranoid and terrified. Yeah,
Well, you got to figure. I thought this was the most amazing story when I was like 5.
yeah. I'm trying to think of what else.
Wait, this is in Hill, New Hampshire, right?
Yeah, look it up.
Elevation
you-
453 feet.
That's about right. Yeah.
I'm sure.
But I
I'm sure
remember
he sensed it that day. That's why the bottle cracked. It was the
The change in air pressure
conditions.
from digging it out of the ground to moving it up.
That might have been it. Yeah, but I don't know. We were terrified. But think about it. We were like 11 years old.
And being left like alone in someone's house.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else happened. So
I know
like
there was
said,
more to the story beyond this.
I don't remember much beyond this.
So
Weren't
window
you
crack.
guys like ready to call the cops? Like, and then like the mom showed up.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah. And she came back. She's like, "What are you guys talking about? That's nonsense." I'm like, "No, we thought we were being stalked because we thought
Shut
people
up!
were
Now
looking
go
in the
outside and play with
windows."
the ghost.
Well, no. So here's the thing.
You
though.
dug him up. You play with him.
So the town of Hill, right behind where John lived, was the original Hill Village. But every single year it would have like crazy floods. So they literally moved the entire town
No way.
up. Yeah, look it up. Look up Old Hill Village right now.
That's where we've hiked through, right?
That is awesome.
Yeah, you just go and there's like you'll see like a stone staircase and cellar holes. Like if you went in the spring when it was like vines and shit, you'd fall into like a basement from a 100-year-old house.
It's like the old cellar holes. There was an old cemetery and stuff. Because
creepy.
Well, they built a dam called Franklin Falls Dam and to control the floodplain, but they moved everything up. Yeah, and my friend
So like
John's
you're walking
back.
through and it's an old cement road, but it's like the old like main street going through.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's like a sign. I don't remember what the sign said, but it was like all shot up with buckshot. I'm like,
Buckshot, yeah.
I don't want to hang around here.
So a little story about that. So there was this family that lived in town, and this is what I remember from being a kid. They were called the Judds, not like the
Ashley
music-
Winona.
Yeah, no, exactly. Who was the other one?
I don't know.
Ashley Judd.
Naomi. So the Judds were like this derelict family, and I remember my friend John and we used to walk like a mile from his house to the Hill Village store to get like, I don't know, like sodas or whatever, penny candy back in the day.
Probably those dots or whatever, like the candy on paper.
So we're walking on the side of the
those
road.
are the worst.
I remember we were like,
Yo, did
halfway.
you get enough change for some wax lips?
Wax lips.
Can I get some Mary Janes? So we were walking back to his house. We were like a half a mile from there. And this truck drove by and started yelling at us. And they chucked fucking beer bottles out of the car.
It's the real Halloween story.
No, literally, John got hit. And I remember.
Were they filled with piss?
I don't even know. But I mean, who throws beer bottles at like 11-year-olds? But it was this guy.
I remember you at that age. I would have.
Yeah, the story's not as good as it was when I was a kid, but I remember being terrified.
You know, going back to the wax lips and the candy dots, we should do like a worst Halloween candy episode.
Well, we just named 8 of them right there.
Right, we just didn't have them. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Those are terrible.
I used to like those at one point, and then I'm just like, why do I like these?
Yeah, but no one gives those out anymore.
Yeah.
Those weren't even.
What's that, Kyle?
Those weren't even candies when I was trick or treating.
No, they weren't. I never got them in trick or treating. I just always had them in the bag at the store.
Yeah, they'd have like the mixture of the old timey stuff.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh,
Bit of
I forgot
honeys.
something.
They still have those.
World War I era candy bag.
So my friend John, so some of the structures that they brought up from the from Old Hill, he had this little shed in his backyard. And it was like literally falling apart, and it had like an old fireplace in it. And in the fireplace was a ton of uncut. What the hell are they called? Garnets.
Oh, okay.
I still have some of the garnets. Yeah.
Didn't you put those in a rock tumbler that you had?
Probably, but I
That's
still
like
have
the ultimate asshole toy for a kid.
But I probably still have some in that little box with the Vicks bottle. I gotta find them.
If we ever do the camping trip that everyone's asking about, we bring the
We'll do
bottle
it.
and get the kid's soul.
Open it up. Let him fly free.
He's like, you were supposed to help me 35 years ago, dickhead.
Took you long enough, asshole.
But yeah, but part of me thinks that my friend John says, "Hey, we'll dig for worms here," like that he might have hidden like an old box. But that thing was
spot with this broken ground. Okay.
No, there was no broken ground though, literally, and the box was so rusted out that I think it had been there a while. But who knows? I mean, we were kids.
The ghost
Didn't you
came
say
out.
that spot's haunted now or something you were telling me?
Well, so his old house became like a haunted house that they opened up every year for Halloween. But the guy who ran it died, so the house got put up for auction. So it's not anymore. It was called, Scott looked this up. It's like a House at Haunted Hill and Hill.
Well, that's gonna get you Vincent Price.
Yeah, right.
No, if you do that with Hill, New Hampshire, you'll find it.
Okay.
So it was obviously a fake haunted house you bring trick or treaters and kids to.
But yeah, they had a bunch of tents and they had actors and stuff.
And now, but imagine if the owner of the house, after he died, became a real ghost and actually started haunting the house.
All right, let's see if we can go.
You can take your bottle up there.
Do you still talk to this John Polo guy?
I tried to reach out a few times, but we connected a few times, but I think he's not doing well. Drugs, etc.
It's probably the ghost that drove him to do it.
Jesus.
He probably found a bottle out there with laudanum in it, and he's addicted.
Jesus. Scott, did you find that spot?
No, I just found the website to buy tickets for it. And I can't get on Facebook.
Or you can just do Haunted House Hill, New Hampshire, because it'll show
Never-
permanently closed.
Here's a 2020 review. Final score 7.6. Okay. TheScareFactor.com has a review of it.
That's it. It's on Route 3A in Hill, New Hampshire.
Yep. Final score 7.6. Cast 7.06. Costuming 7.47.
How big was this house that it was like a fucking haunted attraction after?
Well, no,
Special effects,
it wasn't the house.
7.92.
They set up a bunch of like tents and stuff during the Halloween season.
It's like, all right, kids, take off your shoes and walk through these broken bottles.
Jesus.
That almost reminds me of the time when Mom and Dad left you and Aaron, my sister, at home, and you thought you saw a guy peering in the window.
Cobblestone? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got back to the house, and you guys were like crying.
Guarantee it was just a reflection, but you're much more impressionable when you're a kid.
Talk about that real quick. It was just those lamps you saw that were...
I think it was, yeah. I just remember looking outside, and we thought someone was looking inside, and we were like terrified.
You just like call the police. You're just like,
Aaron's like, should we call 911? I'm like, well, we came close to doing that, though.
God.
I'm sorry, I'm a letdown.
Yeah, I know.
But no, like I said, as a kid in Hill, we were terrified. But looking back, it probably was nothing. But maybe it was. Who knows?
Maybe we were just conditioned for that, man. We lived next to a fucking cemetery.
Right.
All I remember is that like the grave. Remember the picture, the baby, the newborn that died there.
Yeah, it was like a little oval.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I would walk over. I'm talking about this is like preschool, like age me, and we go to the cemetery, and there was a gravestone for like a baby that died, but the baby's picture was on the grave.
Creepy.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been seeing, like, last time I was at a funeral, I went there. It's like walking through the cemetery. It's just like they have people's like pictures engraved on the headstones now and stuff, and it's like, it's like a really good / bad tattoo. You're just like, ugh.
Yeah, like this picture was kind of like it was like an emblem, like oval shaped, and it was like covered with some sort of a covering that it would never wear away.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's drive up there and get a picture for Scott.
Look it up, Scott. Range Road, Franklin, New Hampshire.
That's not. They're not going to show that.
I'm kidding.
Why is he
I'm
just
kidding.
looking
grave.
He's like the guy in the van that does the recon.
Do you guys ever have like something that was like seemed completely supernatural at the time, and then when you found out it was just something completely normal and explainable?
Yeah, my whole story.
I was going to say this one time I found a bottle and.
Because I was just thinking when you were telling that story, I used to live out on this pig farm growing up, and it was like one day we always had to take the table scraps and stuff out to feed the dogs out in the barns. And I was walking out there one night, and there's just this weird blue glow coming from behind the barns, and I'm just like, "What is that?" And it was like kind of shimmering, weird blue glow, and I was like, "Oh, there must be aliens out there or something," because I was like 9 or 10 at the time, and I got like halfway down the lane, I was just kind of sitting like, should I go? Should I not go? It's like, what the hell? Can't be too scary, right? So I made it down there, gave the dogs the scraps, and for some reason my stepdad was out there welding at like 10 o'clock at night. Like, what are you doing out here?
Oh, damn it. What a letdown.
I know. When you're like 9 or 10 years old and you're walking down this trail, but the lane went between the two barns and everything, and it's just like it was behind one of the barns. All you see is this blue glow lighting up the sky. Like, what is going on back there? And it's like so many things are going through your mind at that time. It's just like creepy. And I was actually impressed with myself that I pressed on and fed those damn dogs.
You thought it was the meteor that hit on Creepshow.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get superpowers.
Yo, lunkhead.
I mean, I think when I was like 5 or 6, I thought that in the winter a werewolf lived outside my room. Because at night when I was sleeping, I would just hear like taps on the glass that sounded like, like an animal claw or something. Just like tip tapping on the glass. We had trees on one side of our house, so we didn't really go back there because there really wasn't anything. Like, it was a tree line separating our house from like the neighbors. And it turned out all it was there was a tree right outside my window. And in the spring and summer, when there were enough leaves on the branches, it didn't like bump up against the house. And then when all the leaves fell off, it was just like the ends of the tree branches in the wind, like tapping at my window.
I thought you were gonna say you heard.
Yeah, it was it's the wolf howl.
Yeah. But the more that I think of it, that story in Hill. No, I was watching so many horror movies that it was probably very impressionable on me. So I thought that all that stuff was haunted, but I'm not quite sure. So Kyle,
This isn't really supernatural, but I'm positive one time it was when we lived in Virginia at Cobblestone, going downstairs to get a drink or something. And you remember we had that back porch and like the light would always be on, but there was, curtains on it, like completely closed. But I could swear there was like someone standing at the, just standing outside the sliding glass door. Just the shape of it. And I'm sure it was nothing, but like nowadays if I saw it, obviously I'd call 911, turn on a light, make noise, but all I did was fucking run upstairs and go back to bed.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? If I told mom or dad, they would have been pissed at me. Like,
yeah.
Nothing.
Wasn't that the neighbor that sold dad like a fucking sawed-off shotgun?
Nice.
Yeah, I guess. At the back door?
Yeah.
Hey, I came to deliver that sawed-off shotgun at 3 a.m.
No, he literally bought one because the guy was like a gun dealer or had connections.
A sawed-off shotgun, that's not legal.
Well, it was back then. It was like a Mossberg.
I don't know.
All right, sorry.
Also not supernatural, but I do remember when we lived in Franklin that I thought Larry Bird lived in Franklin, New Hampshire.
Oh my God, the birdhouse.
Yeah.
Birdhouse. Wait,
so
what?
My mom was an RN and she worked at Franklin Hospital.
Okay.
And in the parking lot, I guess there was a birdhouse. I'm probably 4 years old. And she'd be like, look, Kyle, look at the birdhouse. And I always thought she was like pointing past. I don't remember ever seeing a birdhouse, but I'm assuming I saw her pointing past to it was like some woods and then houses to a house. And I just assumed, because I knew like Boston was close, that was Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Because my whole family was like obsessed with the Celtics. Not me, but like.
Oh, that's funny.
Like Larry Bird was like a god in our house, so why wouldn't I just assume that was his house?
Yeah, he moved from
Birdhouse.
French Lick, Indiana to Franklin. The hick from to Franklin.
That made sense. I knew Boston was close.
Closer than Indiana.
True.
That's funny. Yeah, we used to have some like weird stuff that would happen on the farm because, like I said, it was my stepdad, and his dad actually died of a heart attack out on the farm, and they didn't find him for like 3 or 4 days because he and his wife just had a fight, and he went out to do whatever in the barns, and he died, and he was laid out in the barn dead for like 3 or 4 days. And so there was always like, he's haunting the whole farm, whatever, all that crap. But there'd be days where you'd see him, and we think it was my stepdad walking from, this barn over here over to that chicken coop, and we're like, oh, hey, you just waving, whatever. And then like 5 minutes later, you'd see him walk out of the barn coming towards the house like, wait a minute, you just went that way. Who was that going into the chicken coop? It was just weird stuff like that. Like you'd always be just like catching stuff out of the side of your head, out of your side of your eyes and stuff. It was just weird. But I think that's just because we were impressionable kids more than anything.
Yep.
And I swear to God, one time on, I think it was Christmas morning, I swear I saw a Bigfoot outside my window. I was just like, something walked by my window and it was rather large and I don't know what it was. And I'm guessing it was probably just my stepdad again doing something outside. But again, it's
he's
like,
welding
isn't
at
he in the house?
Christmas morning.
He's on the bus welding, right?
Such a perfect time.
Why is he in a hairy suit?
Yeah, why are you wearing that hairy suit? It's just like, yeah, but at the same time, though, that would have been the late 70s, and that would have been lots of, that was Bigfoot hysteria at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Mom, Dad, it's not Grizzly Adams outside my window.
Right. And there goes Gentle Ben. Well, yeah, there was always just weird stuff. Like, it was an old, like, 100-year-old farm. It had an old, like, 100-year-old farmhouse and everything. And it was, you always hear the weird creakings and everything. And just stuff would get in your head because, again, we were kids, And you hear the stories about, would have been your grandpa, but he died in the barn and laid there with getting chewed on by pigs for 3 days. Like, oh, that's great, Mom. Thanks for telling me that story.
Wait, that part of it actually happened?
Yeah, I was going to ask
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah, that actually happened, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Sounds
They
like
had
a
an
movie Hannibal.
Yeah, I guess he and his wife had an argument, and I guess sometimes he would actually go out and sleep in the barns overnight if they had a bad argument. And she didn't see him for like 3 or 4 days, so she never thought to check. And they found him out there getting chewed on by pigs. Like, wonderful, just gross.
Oh, wow.
I've had enough arguments with Jen where I'd prefer to be chewed on by a fucking pig. So.
Right?
Just pouring A1 on myself.
Like, here, come get me.
A1.
God, Good
That's
times.
funny. What about you,
So we had
Graham?
a special
Any other paranormal?
I mean,
from your childhood?
I'm pretty sure that the house that I live in now is haunted, but
Wait, why is
Just 'cause
that?
you're there.
just, weird things every once in a while. It's the same thing. I see a lot of stuff on like the kids' baby monitor. Like you see something move out of the corner of your eye on the camera, and it turns out it was nothing. So I don't know. If there are, they leave us alone, so I'm not too worried about it.
And they're like, you're pretty cool. We'll let you live here.
Graham's the most level-headed person here.
Probably because they're trying to fucking poltergeist is trying to scare him, and he's just too busy organizing Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something.
Well, that's the difference between being a kid when you see that kind of stuff or sense it compared to being an adult.
If I see something move out of the corner of my eye and I'm home alone, I'm jumping out the fucking window.
I just assume it's a spider or a moth or something that got in, or my 14-year-old sneaking up and trying to scare me.
All right, Graham. So, fast food draft. Something you've been conjuring up.
Yeah.
This is great. I love this idea.
Something you've been conjuring up for the last month, and we're finally just now getting to.
Okay. Fast food draft. Because, if there's one constant in the Pointless Distractions group chat, it is constant discourse on fast food.
And we have the perfect guest for this.
So basically what I have here is I have a list of the top 24 fast food items in America, according to a website called The Ringer, where they did like a huge poll. And so this is the top 24 food items. So what's going to happen is you guys are each going to take turns picking fast food items that are going to have like a point value associated with them equal to their rank on the list, and then I'm going to go through after. I'm going to tally up all your scores, and whoever has the lowest score knows the most about general, fast food consensus.
So we're just trying to get the most popular items, not trying to put together the best meal.
Yeah, it's just the most popular items. So
okay.
Because our listener can't see
There are some surprising omissions
the
on this
list
list
that I have in front of me. You know what's funny?
To see.
The list that I have is the top 50, but I thought that would take too long. And an item from Burger King doesn't show up until number 43.
Yeah. That's what I couldn't believe. It's like there's no Whopper on this list.
I was going to say, where's the Whopper?
Oh, the Whopper's not. I don't
There's
think
a rodeo burger.
I don't think the Whopper's on the list.
And there's some other things on here that I did not expect to see either in the
Oh,
top 24.
the Whopper is. The Whopper is number 46, but ahead of that is the original chicken sandwich from Burger King at number 43.
That's fine, because Burger King sucks.
There's a lot of Burger King hate out there. I don't understand it.
It's
not
awful.
good.
When was the last time either of you guys had Burger King?
Recently,
Not
because
long ago enough.
whenever we go to fast food as a family, it's Burger King because they have the Impossible Whopper that Cam likes. All right, so
I've been there in a couple years. We go to Burger King if we're stuck on vacation and there's nothing else available. That's the only time we go to Burger King.
So I'll
Why
go
would you go
through.
there on a vacation? Jesus. Sorry.
Well, if we're driving somewhere and it's
Okay.
stuck on an exit or something.
Welcome to Honolulu. Let's try the Burger King. What's this, Dad?
All right, so who's going first? We're gonna somehow.
I'll go through the list first because the listeners can't see my screen.
Excellent.
So, in no particular order right now, the top 24 items are Arby's curly fries, McDonald's fries, a McDonald's McFlurry, Chick-fil-A nuggets, Shake Shack shake burger, In-N-Out animal style burger, the In-N-Out double double, Auntie Annie's pretzel, McDonald's Big Mac, a Jack in the Box 2 tacos for 99 cents, Taco Bell. Apparently it's an item on the menu.
2 tacos for 99 cents.
Taco Bell Cheesy Gordita Crunch, Wendy's Frosty, a Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Popeye's Chicken, Chipotle Soft Tacos, a Chick-fil-A Chicken Sandwich, McDonald's McNuggets, Popeye's Chicken Tenders, In-N-Out Animal Style Fries, Chick-fil-A Waffle Fries, Dairy Queen Blizzard, Popeye's Biscuit, Five Guys Bacon Cheeseburger, and a Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich.
I feel like it's all Chick-fil-A and fucking...
I mean,
Five Guys.
people do seem to like Chick-fil-A.
I don't think I've ever been there in my life.
And Popeyes. Popeyes is on there like 3 times.
I think there's only 2 Five Guys on here. Or just one?
Too much goddamn chicken.
Give me my meat. I want my red meat.
I don't like this list. Where's the McDonald's breakfast?
That gets to
bullshit.
later in the
That's
list.
a separate game.
Oh, I could riff on that for a while.
32 is the Egg McMuffin. The McGriddle is 42. So it's on there.
Okay, that's a pretty high
It's
showing.
on there. It's just a little higher on the list.
All right, so Pat is our guest. Does he get the number one pick? Or do
Sure,
we say,
yeah.
fuck Pat?
No, we'll go with Pat first.
I'm gonna do In-N-Out double.
Nice.
Kyle and I had many of those. Maybe there were 3x3 when we were there in California.
All right.
4x4.
In-N-Out is
4x4, yeah, we're fat.
fantastic.
We're fat.
I wish they would come east. I wish they would
Yeah.
move east. I think they just said they were going to move their corporate headquarters to Tennessee, so they might be coming this
That'd
way
be great.
soon.
Yeah.
Just what Ohio needs, more fucking fast food that I can't go to.
Dude, if we get In-N-Out, I'm going to weigh 300 pounds.
When we see Rush,
Right?
Just kidding.
All right, Kyle, let's go to you next.
if I don't really want to play for the score, I'm just going to pick what I prefer, like 100%. What I'm going to do first, Popeye's biscuits.
See how
Can
in tune you are with the American public?
Can I tell a story about that real quick?
Absolutely.
So
One time in Old Hill,
no.
I
So-
found this old bottle of
we
Popeye's
found
biscuits.
a box of
You're-
biscuits.
Years ago, probably at least, I'd say 12 years ago, Kyle and I and our friend Steve were going up to Portland, Maine to hit some breweries. And there's a rest stop in Kennebunkport, Maine. And Steve and him literally got a box of 12 fucking biscuits. And they devoured them before we even got to Portland.
to be fair, now Popeyes are in like Manchester and everywhere, so it's not special anymore.
Yeah, I know, but I think Steve had more biscuits than you.
Well, each one has like a stick of butter in it.
I know. You guys got 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, there was like memes going around last year and stuff because my kid had never had Popeyes, but he was like, I never want Popeyes. They say they're the driest things ever. They dry your throat out and you die when you eat them. Like, oh, okay.
They
suck
do.
up oil, like oil spills and stuff. Like, come on, man.
Those biscuits were good, though.
Oh, they're worth dying for, but they are super dry and they will kill you.
You know, it's fantastic biscuits.
You need a beverage.
Dude, we got Bojangles the other day and they have the best biscuits.
Oh,
So
shit.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, I had that in
Bojangles.
Charlotte Airport. Fuck.
Bojangles is incredible.
Yeah, they just opened up here in Ohio like a year and a half ago, and they're so good.
We'll go there before we go to the Rush show.
There you go.
I just made that joke like fucking 3 seconds ago.
Oh, sorry.
It's the theme of the episode.
All right, Scott.
Sorry, next.
All right. I've talked about it before and my love for them, so I'm just gonna go with the Big Mac.
Le Big Mac.
No one went
Big
for
Mac.
the 2 tacos for 99 cents first round pick.
It's in
I
the
don't think
back of my
anyone's
head. I don't know.
dared to eat that. Plus, there's none of those around us.
Kyle, you and I went to Jack in the Box when we were in California. Like one
Yeah,
time.
but once.
I've only had it once myself.
Don't
Don't have those in Ohio.
I'm surprised Scott hasn't quit in disgust. There's no Skyline chili on here.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. That's very regional though. There was no way that would make a national list.
All right, Pat. What's next?
Hold on one second. Never been to Shake Shack.
Shake Shack's pretty good. Not as good as In-N-Out though.
I'll do Popeye's chicken, the actual like bone-in fried chicken. Yep.
All right, Kyle.
You gotta do a cheesy gordita crunch. That's like the best thing on that menu.
Really?
Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
Wow. Okay.
People used to be excited when that would like come back. It's like, no, you can get that all the time. It's just back in the day, it wasn't always on the menu. Those things are like
Man.
$7 now.
It used to be what, 2?
I don't know about that, but it wasn't that expensive.
Probably 10 years ago.
Well, I mean, at Jack in the Box, you can get 2 tacos for 99 cents.
That was from like, probably 2016.
Yeah, but what
That
kind
may
of meat
still
is
be-
it? Like, what kind of
Grade D.
horse meat?
That's probably still a thing, actually. I mean, if it's actually called the 2 tacos for 99 cents, it's probably like no matter how much they lose on those, they're probably still making them.
Well, have you ever got those like Jose Ole like mini tacos?
Yeah,
It's
Oh, those things are
I'm sure it's just 2 of those, just slightly larger.
probably.
As long as you don't chew too much, you won't hit like a fucking BB
Gristle?
fucking gristle.
Gristle.
Nice. All right. This probably isn't the wisest move, but I'm going to pair my McDonald's Big Mac with some McDonald's fries.
Donald's
Great fries.
Oh yeah, probably my favorite fries, actually.
They do have good fries.
Wendy's is better.
Dude, Wendy's normally does not impress me with their fries, but we got them the other day, and they were like the best Wendy's fries I've ever had. They were
I feel like
perfectly.
Wendy's has the highest highs, but they do not reach that often at all.
Yeah.
Like maybe
When they
have to
do,
get
they're
'em.
fantastic, though.
maybe 1 out of every like 5 to 10 times I go to Wendy's, they'll have those like peak fries.
Mhm.
They have to be like straight out of the fryer, hot as fuck.
I got them the other day. They were perfect.
Has anyone tried the Wendy's breakfast wedges after Pat was
Yes,
Oh, they're
I went.
incredible.
I
Yeah,
went
about
there.
Graham, talk to me.
I went
I
there
get those all the
like
time.
2 days
Wait,
after
spare
we
no
filmed
detail,
that
please.
episode. I was a little disappointed, but I think they overcooked them.
Okay, you went to the wrong
They
one.
were they were okay, but yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
they were a little overcooked.
Okay.
The best wedges are still KFC's. Those are fantastic. And they just brought them back for a limited time.
the ones at like Walmart and like the hot deli part?
Oh, yeah.
You can get like for $3. I sent a picture to Pat.
Oh yeah, it was like a pound
I got
of wedges.
No, it was like 4 pounds of wedges for like $3, and they were so good.
That's awesome.
All right, Pat.
back to Pat.
Sometimes there's something about getting a 20-piece nugget at McDonald's with their buffalo. Yeah, I'll go with that.
McDonald's McNuggets.
I went 10 years once without eating McNuggets.
I haven't had them forever, so
It
I just
was
remember-
1997. I bit into one, and it was like biting into an earlobe. It was literally battered cartilage, the whole thing.
Kyle and the
Cartilage.
texture. If he ever eats any kind of gristle, he'll stay away from it for at least
The
a
whole
decade.
thing was cartilage.
Oh, it was a
Yeah,
It
beak.
was
never-
like a little like piece.
It was a beak.
People love McNuggets. I've never liked the McDonald's McNuggets, though.
Sorry, it's
All
my
right,
turn.
you're up, Cup.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
Kyle.
I'm gonna say Dairy Queen Blizzard.
Nice pick.
If you get like peanut butter cups and Heath bar in there.
Oh, Heath bar is the way to go. And cookie dough.
All right, I got a Big Mac and fries. I've got to have some In-N-Out on my list, so I'm going to go with the animal style burger.
I've also
Delicious.
never been to an In-N-Out, so
Yeah, they're hard to get to because they're only out west, and I think Texas has them too.
Yeah, it's as far east as they are now. Yeah,
I'm praying for that Tennessee move to do something and bring them here.
all right, Pat.
I'll go with Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Nice one.
Not on a Sunday though.
Never on Sunday.
The Lord's Day.
Yeah. And the Lord said,
Eat more chicken?
"You shall not eat
Eat more
fries on a Sunday."
Scott's like blasphemous.
Blasphemous.
Sorry.
It's a Sabbath.
Praise be.
No, you know the one time you do really crave Chick-fil-A is on Sunday every freaking week. It's like, oh, kids are always like, let's get Chick-fil-A. It's like, can't, they're closed. Like, oh. So we always end up with Taco Bell.
When you're
That's
all
become
hot
our new
and
Sunday
sweaty,
ritual.
getting out of the choir practice. Chick.
It's the Lord's chicken.
Just in like this Baptist church in Louisiana.
Wow.
Ave Maria. Sorry.
All right, Kyle. Just moving on.
Sorry.
That made Graham laugh. My work here is done.
It took me like 4 months.
I'm just gonna take that clip and insert it into the Riddler scene in the Batman when he's singing that.
Please do.
Wait, what? I'll do In-N-Out animals style fries.
Ooh, those are good.
God, did we get those when we were there?
I'm pretty sure.
All right, since you're all defaming my Chick-fil-A, I'm going to take the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Delicious. Extra pickle. Yum. Dude, I'm a big back. I got a Big Mac, fries, animal style burger, and a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
That's a good
All right,
menu.
Scott, stop being prideful now.
This is gluttony. This is all gluttony right here.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I sense lust in your heart.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm feeling some lust now that I'm seeing my list.
I will say we're about halfway through, and the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 items have all been taken.
Okay.
So good job so far.
Yay, we're basic bitches.
All right, Pat
Pat,
next.
choose wisely.
All right. So I used to work in a mall for like 6 years, and sometimes
Yep.
you just want an Auntie Anne's
Yep.
pretzel. Auntie Annie's pretzel.
I was
Dip-
gonna say,
dunked in that butter.
popularity wise, that's gotta be top 10 because those things are everywhere.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm glad someone picked that. Who the fuck likes pretzels? I don't get it.
Oh
Well, when they're
god,
dipped in
they're
butter,
so
they're good. They are good.
Oh, I like the cinnamon sugar ones.
Yeah, I like their
Pretzel
they
dog.
make like pretzel bites. The cinnamon sugar pretzel bites are incredible.
At the brewery, the amount of like these Bavarian pretzels we have that sell, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Well, because it's usually a huge freaking hunk of pretzel, and it's one of the cheaper things on the menu usually.
Yeah.
Plus, you're drinking beer. What goes better with pretzels or with beer than pretzels?
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Five Guys bacon cheeseburger
Bam.
and the 35 toppings you can put on that.
I haven't had a Five Guys burger in at least a decade.
Probably because nobody can afford it anymore.
Yeah, they're so
Right.
good, but they're so expensive.
They're good. Their fries are what get me because they're fried in peanut oil.
Yeah, how are those not on the list?
I don't know who filled out this damn survey. All right, what do we got left here?
Their fries are 26 on the list.
Okay.
Really? They
Yeah.
just missed the cut, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want that or that or that. Man, whew. I don't know which one of these is going to be on the list because some of this stuff shouldn't even be on the list. So I'm just going to go with give me a Wendy's Frosty. I need a little dessert after all this gluttonous beef and chicken.
Excellent choice.
Get that gout going.
Yeah.
Oh, don't say things
Graham's
like
like,
that.
no.
No, the
I
Frosty,
don't say that.
the Frosty would be fine. The beef would be a big.
Pat, weren't you amazed? Because, like, Pat and I made gout jokes over the years, and, like, you were the first person I actually heard of that actually has it. I mean, I know
Yeah.
it's a real thing, but, like,
Yeah,
to
oh,
hear
it's,
that someone
it's
has it.
awful.
Didn't you say you bought, like, a wheelchair for it?
No,
Me?
well, when
No.
Oh, Graham.
Oh, sorry, Graham.
Wait, Pat,
No.
you have gout?
I had it before in my big toe, and that thing was so fucking painful.
So when Cam had her accident and couldn't walk for a couple months, we thought about buying one and eventually did buy one just so she could get around easier. But the reason that we did buy it was because, you know, after her accident, if I have my really bad flare-ups, I can't walk for like 3 days. So
Well,
Like literally your toe, like even wearing a sock, right?
yeah, I get it. I get it really
Damn, it's
bad.
that bad?
I get it really bad in my ankles.
Oh yeah.
So any pressure on your foot at all, and you want to die.
well, the way I understood it, at least at the time when you were texting about it, I thought you bought a wheelchair because you had gout, and I had to privately, like, sidebar it to fucking Scott. And be like, I'm trying to be nice right now and not laugh. That he's wheelchair bound from gout.
I'm surprised you
I was
haven't got
dying.
the gout.
I'm sorry.
Well,
No, it's fine.
have
I
gout.
thankfully have not had to use it yet. So
I was like, Scott, I can't. I was like, I can't do it.
I was like, dude. Yeah, I got a friend who's got gout now, and when it flares up, he's just done.
The
We
gout
were
is
talking
more
about,
than-
like, we needed a wheelchair to have Pat go as like Charles
Professor X.
Xavier cosplay, and he was going to wear the Cerebro helmet to try to find brand new restaurants that are opening around the world.
What
He's
the
got
worst
the
part about the
Commando
gout?
helmet.
The worst part is not only does your toe like throb, it's like hot as hell. Like it literally is warm.
yeah,
Right,
Sweet,
Graham?
I
yeah.
need to get some penis gout.
Yeah, you can melt a stick of butter.
I
to
mean
that toe.
that. Why would you?
Let's stick a butter in the toe. Like a hot toe through butter.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
No, can we circle back to penis gout, please?
What?
Well, you said it got really hard and was really hot, so I was like,
You
yeah.
got dick
Give me some penis gout.
That would kind of hurt with those crystals.
That
Would it be like on the
sounds-
outside?
I
Awful.
got the dick out, and you're about to find out.
Stupid.
I'll pound you with my gout hammer.
Do you understand how painful that would be?
No.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Pat's like, I can't get rid of this gout. I can't give up those organ meats.
I just want to see.
I
wanted
never
to see
eat
a
Like a
crit.
50-year-old Baltic man.
Jesus.
okay.
You're gonna have nightmares about penis gout, aren't you?
Everything he eats has pate with it.
I'm not a pate fan. I don't like liver.
Goose liver moose.
Foie
Only the
gras.
finest.
Yep.
All right. I think it's Pat next.
Yeah, I don't know.
Arby's curly fries have been.
Graham's
Oh,
like,
you
"Never
bastard! That was my next
Incredible.
pick. That was my next pick.
All right, Kyle.
Graham's like, my catheter is full. I need.
I mean, if you had the penis gout, you'd probably need one.
It's really crystally, your piss.
I'm shooting
Oh,
out
man.
rocks out of my pecker.
It'd be like passing the kidney stone every time you pee.
Kyle
He's
would
here in the
love
bag.
So I think I just realized what it's going to be like in hell for you dirty infidels.
Why are
Someone-
we doing this?
Someone please say a fast food item. Please, I'm
Popeye's
begging
chicken
you.
tenders.
Oh shit!
Popeye's chicken tenders, you
Is it
said?
Popeye
Yeah.
chicken tenders?
Okay, thank you.
What do I not have? I've got a chicken sandwich already. Give me the Shake Shack burger. That's probably an unwise choice because they're regional as well, I think. But so it's probably not going to be in a national menu.
Is there a way to give yourself gout, like intentionally?
Yes.
Like
Why would you do that?
I don't know, we're probably following this fucking tier list right here. Give it to you.
You ever seen?
Red meat's real bad for it.
Popeye's biscuits are the perfect combo.
You're going to have to travel the entire country, but you will get gout.
Go to the craft store or whatever and buy those, grow a crystal kits and just drink that.
Brown liquors are really bad for it.
True.
I'll drink to that. Woo.
Scott, nice work.
We should have Pat versus Graham in like a gout flare-up live.
I haven't had gout in like probably a year and a half, 2 years.
I mean, I just need to
get off.
I just need to stop taking my medicine for like 3 days.
Have a whole weekend of like feeding him all this like decadent food and liquor, and then like do like relay races on the Monday.
Send Grand to my house for a long weekend. We'll eat organ meats, brown liquors,
and then you're gonna till the fields.
Jesus.
Graham's like, "Where's that riding mower?"
Gonna find a bottle, baby.
All right,
Maybe that Vicks bottle has a cure for gout in it.
We're so close to the end. We're so close.
Get me out of this segment, please. All right, yeah, Pat.
All right. Some of these I've never had. I'll go with Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
Spicy. All right, Kyle.
I'm gonna go for the 2 tacos.
No,
finally the 2 tacos for 99 cents.
I'm surprised that's on the list, but yeah, that probably is a big seller just for the price alone. Give me the McFlurry then. I'm going double desserts. Well, there's 2 good contenders and 1 that shouldn't be on the list.
Let me guess. Chipotle soft tacos?
Who the hell orders soft tacos at Chipotle?
Never even knew they were a thing.
All right, we got one more pick
who the fuck
each.
is Chipotle? But I know a lot of people.
All right, Pat, what's your final pick?
Jesus, I can't even think of the last time I was at Chick-fil-A. I'll go with their nuggets.
Stuck with the shitty soft tacos, aren't I?
You're gonna have to try them tomorrow, though.
I get the hard tacos sometimes. Those are really good.
All right, Kyle, your last
If you want
pick.
something different than a burrito.
I would do the tacos over the chicken sandwich. So
You're gonna go with the Chipotle soft tacos?
yes, I'm just
guess I got
anti-Chipotle, but
Cool, I'll take the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich. That's not a bad sandwich, actually.
I say California burrito is where it's at. But there's only like 3 of those in this state, so or anywhere.
All right, so I got the final scores tallied. Third place, with a very shameful 141 points, was Kyle.
I voted with my hat.
Your
Sure.
heart. In
Popeye's
heart.
biscuits weren't gonna help.
in second place with 82 points was Scott, and Pat won with a 77. He got most of the top 10.
God bless.
So I will, before we wrap this up, I'll go through the whole list real quick. So the number
You are
one,
the champion of fast food, so that makes sense.
the number 1 item, Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Oh,
Number 2,
That was number 1?
yep. Number 2 was the In-N-Out Double Double.
Really?
Number 3 was McDonald's fries.
Woo.
4 was Popeye's chicken. 5 was the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. 6 was the Arby's curly fries.
Wow, that's really high up there.
And then somehow 7, 8, and 9 are all of the dessert items. So 7 is the Blizzard, 8 is the Frosty, 9 is the McFlurry. 10 was the Five Guys Bacon Cheeseburger. 11 was the Animal Style Burger from In-N-Out. 12 was the Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Sandwich. 13 was the Chick-fil-A Nuggets. 14 was the McNuggets. 15, the Cheesy Gordita Crunch. 16 was the Big Mac. 17 was the Pretzel. 18 was the Shake Shack Burger. 19, 2 tacos for 99 cents.
Nice.
Number 20 was the Spicy Chicken Sandwich from Wendy's. 21 was Popeye's Tenders. 22 was Popeye's Biscuit. 23
Number
was
1
the...
pick.
23 was the Chipotle soft tacos, and coming in at last was the Animal Style fries from In-N-Out.
not bad.
I'm still surprised that Taco Bell was not better represented on that list, and also that, like you said, Burger King didn't make the top 25 at all. That's crazy.
Can I interject real quick?
No.
You've been doing that all night, so
Sorry. So Kyle, our niece Ava is like 22 years old. She texted me on Saturday and said, "I have the gout." And I said, "You do?" She goes, "I'm listening."
what?
She literally texted me the other day. I thought she was kidding. I said, I'm listening to the latest episode of Kyle's podcast, and 20 seconds after you texted that, Kyle just mentioned the gout. She goes, I found out I have it. I immediately remembered you and Kyle talking about the gout. I said I had it a few times in my big toe, and I asked her earlier, how's your gout? She goes, not good. And I said, can we bring it up on the podcast? She's like, please do. Just don't give up my full name. Ava's got the gout.
At 22?
Yeah. That's
How do you get gout at 22? Ow.
I have no idea. She's not
Poor girl.
She's not eating a lot of organ meat.
It's
Graham's
Graham's worst nightmare right now. It's the gout awareness podcast.
It is also genetic.
Talk.
The gout awareness.
Yeah.
Is it Gout Awareness Month or something? What's going
We have
on?
a
She just said-
GoFundMe for Scott's G.I. Joe wheelchair.
And then she just sent a picture of
Like, I'm not paralyzed. It just hurts to walk.
who's the kid on King of the Hill? What's his name? Bobby?
Bobby.
Yeah, he gets gout because he eats all the Baltic meats.
She just
I
sent me
told you about that
saying,
episode. That
I got
episode's like 20 years old.
I got-
I got the gout.
Yeah.
But no, Ava literally has the gout.
Yeah, he keeps going to that like deli.
That sucks.
All right, we're gonna get her on next week.
On Gout Talk.
Wait, when did
All
we
right.
talk about gout on a different episode?
You brought up gout.
Oh, I know it's been brought up before.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely
Oh, this-
one of the times that the time Pat came on and talked about like going to the buffets and stuff.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
gout.
that's true.
The gout.
This is the
Go
dumbest
figure. It
podcast
was
ever.
just like a fucking punchline of like a bunch of my jokes. Now I know like 9 people with it.
That was all.
You're
You were
next.
talking about the gout with all my butter, my crab legs.
Gout, the next pandemic.
All right, well,
I mean, there is a
We'll talk
genetic
to Ava.
component to it, so
My
Red
feet hurt
meats and
sometimes. I wonder if it's
brown
just
liquors.
like being at work all the time or just I have gout.
I mean that's why I didn't get diagnosed for as long as I did because I thought it was just because I stood for 8 to 10 hours a day.
Mhm.
But no, I have like chronic, so I have daily medication I have to take for it and stuff.
oh
Ugh.
Jesus, that's terrible.
I'm gonna come on here and announce I have the gout and
Kyle,
bring it in
Nate's
here,
had-
brother.
Nate's had the gout a few times too.
Oh, if I will send you a bouquet of flowers made of beef jerky with a little card that says "suck it."
A bottle of cognac.
Here's your bourbon and here's your fucking.
Every time I
Yeah.
step, you just hear.
From Napoleon's collection.
How's it feel now, bitch?
Like, what's the weight limit on that wheelchair you bought? Borrow it.
I don't think it's weight related because Ava's like 110 pounds.
No,
probably.
I said, what's the weight limit on the wheelchair you bought? I might need to borrow it.
Oh, okay. Put some extra tires on.
I told Graham he should have told me
He's got
sooner.
like
We
monster
could
truck
utilize
tires on it for
this.
Kyle.
I mean,
Going
we've
to the
only
movie theater.
I've only had it for a couple
heard that.
months.
Was Kyle gonna take it off a ramp?
Going
No, I was
off-road.
saying we should have fucking brought Graham to the movies in that thing and smuggled in like booze and shit. You know, under his blanketed legs.
I mean, I'm
Here's your
down.
butter and our beers.
I think I don't think
He's
we
going
had it.
Pleasurable gouty legs.
He's gonna look like a Roosevelt.
Take him to Make-A-Wish. What's his affliction? He has gout.
It's in
Oh,
the
no.
gout.
He's gonna be on the Avengers set.
Gout man.
I think he can stand up for a minute to meet Chris Evans.
I don't know. It hurts too much. Can he come to
Oh.
me?
Kyle, just
Can you
pray
just
you
sit on my
never
lap?
get the gout. It's fucking
I
terrible.
hope I don't. It's all my healthy living has gotten me past it.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. It's your hair.
Graham has hair too.
Well, you got flowing locks.
Yeah, what happened there? Kyle's got the flowing locks, and you're like fucking.
I have
Professor
no
Xavier
hair.
over there.
Yeah. Well,
Didn't you lose it at like 19?
started thinning at 18, yeah. And I started
wow.
shaving it completely at 22, 23, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it happens. I don't care.
Yep.
That was a fun one.
And on that note,
Keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
keep it pointless.
And keep it pointless.